Sturdy old patch. This is going to be a comparison video of where this SP-3 Army that Acquired sent me, where it probably came from. So you see this is the Ontario, USA, and then it says Spec Plus Army. Oh, I think it says 94 on it. SP-3 94. So what this knife was made after, I think the reason they call it the SP-3 because of the M3 trench knife. See, this is an M3, US M3 case. See the blade? It's an M3 blade. And it's a knife, so the M3 also, they use this blade on a lot of bayonets, like the M7 bayonet. But everyone made these. I want to show you a couple more of these M3s. Here's an Imperial US M3. And it's the same blade, but this one's been ground down a little bit right there. You gotta remember, this thing's 80 something years old, and it probably was a paratrooper's knife. It probably jumped into Germany in World War II, like the Band of Brothers. So we got that one, that's the Imperial. Here's a Camulus. The Camulus ones, the original ones, you gotta have these two pins, or it's a later model. So they got the Camulus, the Imperial, the case. What do we got here? Some of them are marked like this. Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to see that. They're marked right here. This one's a US M3 case. Right there. And I think this one, this is my rarest one. See, this one's a US M3 PAL, but it's double marked. It's marked right here also. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to get this. See there? US M3 PAL. US M3 PAL. Dang, it's a fluke that I got this knife. But anyways, I got that one, and then there's PAL, case, Imperial, Camulus, and this one right here was made by Kinfolks, US M3 Kinfolks. But check this out. It's got a sweetheart handle on it. I think it's got two different ladies. I'm not really sure. But isn't that cool? That's a World War II Sweetheart M3 trench knife. So you can see they got the M3 blade on here, but this handle is it kind of reminds me of the British. This is a World War II British knife. The way that this handle's made, and the British, the FS, the Fairbanks Sykes knife that they had, and this is an original one. The way you can tell is the little numbers are on here. Around this. Right there it is. This is the last pattern that's a World War II era one. But these are pretty heavy. And the blades all the way back to the guard. Some of them don't have the blade all the way back to the guard, the earlier ones. And they have a kind of a thin little sheath. But there's one more knife that this also mimics with this. And it's this knife right here, which I will never be able to get one. It's called the thumbprint knife. So let me see if I can find it in this book really quick. This is like a $10,000 knife. Let me see. This is the FS knife. I'm not sure if we'll find this case real easy. Let me just go back here real quick. I should have marked this page. Okay, 48 and 49. 48 and 49. Hopefully that's right. There we go. So you see this? The V42, that's where they got that from. You see it? So this is kind of like an M3, but with a V42 handle. And this is a super rare knife. It's it says only 3,600 of these knives were made in 1943. So that's hardly anything for over 80 years ago. All right, so that's what this knife is. And I also brought out, this is an M7 bayonet, and this one is a Imperial. And then they kept that same blade all the way up to this bayonet. And I just added these, this is like a prototype aluminum handle, which makes it into like a knuckle knife. And I put it on this one, just so you could, looks pretty cool. It's aluminum. And so that would fit right nice in one of these sheaths because it's that same blade. Check that out. If you had one of these and didn't have a sheath, you could get an M8 or an M8A1 sheath. Oh, and I forgot, I had one more over here. Some of these M3s are marked case right here. And they have a smooth handle and a straight guard. And this guard is much thicker than these guards. It's a lot thicker. It's just... And I rebuilt this one. Had no handle on it when I got it. And I made that handle out of a leather belt on my belt grinder. So that's pretty cool. I have a video of this handle if you want to check it out. It's on there. I have 500 videos now though. You might have trouble finding it, but there's a lot of cool videos on there. Anyways, this is the comparison of the Ontario Spec Plus SP-3 Army, and I believe it came from a M3 trench knife because it has these grooves, and they got this from the V42 fighting knife, the case V42, and a little bit of this. I think this knife right here kind of influenced the V42. So that's where this came from. Thanks for watching. Dirty Old Patch. It's been a big day. All right. Thank you so much for watching.